Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Sunday, February 23rd, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with AEW Collision broadcast last night on TNT and Max and featuring matches taped on Wednesday at the Arizona Financial Theater in Phoenix. In the main event, Chris Jericho made the third defense of his current reign as Ring of Honor World Champion, defeating Bandito. Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta retained the ROH World Trios title against Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, and TNT champion Daniel Garcia. The Death Riders continued the attack after the match until the save was made by the Undisputed Kingdom and Adam Copeland, who hit Pac with a concerto.
Oh my God, Pac is prone. And meanwhile, oh, good God!
Words cannot describe what we just saw.
We also saw the Undisputed Kingdom and Menard, Parker, and Garcia keeping the Death Riders away from Pac. They were trying to get in, but they could not.
The bottom line is we know what's expected, or what Moxley could be expecting in Los Angeles.
Good God again.
Also on the show, Mariah May attacked AEW World Women's Champion Toni Storm, dragging her onto the stage and demanding a match with her at Revolution.
This is our spotlight. This is our moment. Let's be stars together.
Mariah May is unhinged completely.
At Revolution, let's have a Hollywood ending.
In other results, Brody King beat Max Caster, Gabe Kidd beat The Butcher, Julia Hart defeated Queen Aminata, and Hologram pinned the Beast Mortos. Mortos attacked Hologram after the match until Commander made the save. Turning to Japan, New Japan and CMLL presented Night 4 of their co-promoted Fantastica Mania tour yesterday inside the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium. The main event of the show featured a six-man tag with El Desperado, Mystico, and Templario teaming up to down the team of Averno, Volador Jr., and Taiji Ishimori. The Fantastica Mania tour is idle today and will resume on Monday in Kyoto. And finally, in European news, Germany's WXW promotion held its Dead End 2025 show at the Hamburg Market Hall on Saturday. In the main event, Oscar Loibe and Yuto Nakashima retained the WXW World Tag Team title over Norman Harris and Alex Duke. The only other title bout on the show saw WXW European Champion Mike DeVecchio retain over Ahura. Saturday marked WXW's last show before the 16-carat tournament, which begins on March 7th. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.